Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about the new OG season and what's happened with the storyline and just anything that's happened. So basically in this video, in the background, I am building a sky base with some other YouTubers and we try to win from the sky base. I don't want to spoil it because there are some amazing things at the end and it's just an amazing game overall. So what's happened in the storyline before with Kato Thorn is that he basically set the time traveler to the start of season 5 where we've landed, and we've come to the OG Fortnite because when he's set the thing to go travel back to this time, he's actually brought us, like all the players, with him. So we're now here, and I don't know what's going to happen in chapter 5. I don't really know. So if any of you haven't played Fortnite recently or haven't updated, I'm going to show the new map on the screen right now. And we're going to... So basically there's a lot of places. It hasn't got the ice, as you can see. But I think that's coming later on in the season. And I can't remember if there's any other places. But Dusty Divot doesn't have the rocket yet. I know that's it. And that's going to come later. I don't know if we're going to get updates for the new seasons or... because we're meant to. This season, right, ends on December the 3rd, so we have a month to do it. The Battle Pass is 50 tiers instead of 100. As you can see, I'm wearing the tier 1 with a yellow and gold combo I made. Not yellow and gold, sorry. Yellow and black. And I've already got to level 50 because I'm a little sweat. And then... And going back to the seasons, I think we have a week every season, apart from the last week where I think it's going to be like 6 days for some, because there's only 4 weeks and we need to do 5 seasons, so it's going to be like 6 days, I think, for every season, something like that. And I don't know, but something like that to get through the seasons. So it's not that big of a season, it's 4 weeks, so that's why they've reduced the Battle Pass down to 50 levels. The bonus levels go up to 100, so basically if you got to the end of a normal Battle Pass, you'd basically get all the bonus rewards. There aren't as many bonus rewards. We don't have any extras, so the 3 extra stars for bonus rewards, we just have the normal 2 pages of like random stuff that I don't really care about. Like, I quite like the different 3 kind of colour skins that we get, the different kind of set ones, like it was the amethyst, I think diamond and a gold or something. I really like them every season. I try to get them, but it's not too bad. But let's talk about the video a bit here, as we're talking about the background. So currently we're in Risky Reels, as you can clearly see. I'm trying to get some loot to get skybase in. I'm almost on max mats, and I'm telling my teammates that I've got a good scoped AR if anyone wants it. And I'm just getting some half decent loot. So because we're going to drop down, our plan is to get ATKs, because you don't take damage when you in an ATK unless you hit something and you fly out. There's a spoiler there. That's a little foreshadow for something. But we're meant to get them, and we're all trying to get max mats so we're able to skybase for as long as possible. But we've landed risky to get the metal, and there's a lot of wood there. And then if needed, we're going to move over to lazy and get some ATKs. But that's all I'm going to say for now, because there's a lot more fun stuff later on in the video. So I decided to skip ahead a little bit to when we've made it to lazy. So not much had happened since since the point I cut. It's basically just I've gained some extra mats. Now here I'm messing about in the ATK, and it's a really funny bit at this point, because something's going to happen within like 10 seconds. So everyone's looting up, I'm messing about in the ATK, and everyone else is going to get ATKs. I think it's about now. Oh no, it's not yet. But I'm trying to hit my friend here, and we're just having a little bit of a fight in the ATKs, and it's just generally quite fun. This is the fun of doing a skybase. I just quite like doing them in the OG season. And when I upload this, Season 6 will be out, like Chapter 1, Season 6 of Fortnite, the OG season. But this video is made in Chapter 1, Season 5, because when it was Chapter 1, Season 5, and there's the funny bit where I absolutely send him flying, is that I couldn't find the video. I'd accidentally deleted it, and I've only just managed to restore it. But it's been a day, I think, of Chapter 1, Season 6, and this is uploaded, like, just before the end of it. So it's not too far off. But this is a really funny bit as well. So we're just starting the skybase now, just building up, hoping to get a good start. But I'm going up first in the ATK to, see where everyone is. And I see there, and I've accidentally knocked one of my friends off, and I killed him. And he gets proper mad, and then I try to drive back, and I get off and help him. Right, so I've just skipped to where we're trying to get back up to the skybase. So I revived my friend, and we're just trying to head up now. So I've just gone to get some extra mats and getting up now. So just heading up, and everyone else is built. Everyone's going flying in the air because we're all just messing about on it. I almost fall off. Oh no, I don't. But here we are. This is a funny bit right here. So everyone gets out of storm, and then for a joke, as he's popping the med kit, the other one edits it and drops down and kills him. So, and then we've got to go down and revive him. So, person that edited him, go down and revive. I drive forward a bit, and he drops down. And then my other friend just decides to hit me and gets rammed off and falls out and dies as well. So, it was a right day, that. And then they try to build up. As you can see, I have skipped a bit because it is night now. But they're building up. I've basically just skipped all the boring bits in this because I thought it wouldn't be worthwhile watching whilst I'm building out a bit. So you can see I've built out a bit. We're a little bit closer. Everyone has fallen off and they're all trying to get back up. And my friend here in the ATK who flung off is currently trying to get back on, and one of my friends is messing about with the edits. So this isn't... I've made a YouTube short about this as well. I made the YouTube short before this as the funny moments. So you could get like an idea of what was going to happen in this. And then he falls off. And he dies. I think he hits the ramp when they were building up, and it forces him out because most of the time if you hit something you fall out. I'm just going to talk about everything that's new in Season 6 of OG Fortnite. So I'm going to list all of the stuff they vaulted from Chapter 1 Season 5. So firstly, they've removed the heavy shotgun, which is okay. I quite liked it, to be honest, but I don't really mind. They've removed the burst AR, which it was ish, but I'd much rather take over an OG AR. Then they've removed the impulse grenades. The impulse grenades, they're alright, but they weren't great. Then they've also removed porta forts, which were good, but we've got better now. And the smoke bomb, no one really used them, so no one really cares that they've been removed. I've only ever used them once or twice just to get out of a situation, so they weren't really useful. And then they've also removed C4, and I never really found C4, so that was alright, but I quite like C4, so I'm a bit upset at that. But everything that's been added, so they've added the 6-shooter, which is pretty rubbish, no one cares really about that. Then they've added the double barrel shotgun, which I'm guessing it like replicates the heavy shotgun, like it's kind of like counterpart. Then they've brought the AK, which replaces the burst AR. Shockwaves, which I was going to talk about, it's just a better version of the impulse grenades basically, because they are just better. Then they've added porta fortresses, and again, they are just so much better than a porta fort. They do take up way more space, but you've got bouncers on the sides of them. Then you've got the inside bits with the cones where you can look through the cones. They're just honestly so much better than a Porta Fort. Porta Fort, it was alright, but compared to a Porta Fortress, you much preferred a Porta Fortress over it. They've also had a Dynamite, which is like the C4 equivalent. It's not as good as C4, in my opinion, but it's alright to try break someone's box and get in there and do a bit of damage. Clingers have been added. They're just alright in general. Mounted turrets, they've been added. So, they're okay. I mean, I've never found one currently, and we're like 3 days in. So, it's kind of a bit annoying that I haven't found one yet. They've also brought in the ice traps. I've not found a single one of them as well. So, again, quite annoying that I haven't found one. And finally, they've brought the quad crasher and the driftboard in. I found plenty of quad crashers. They are good for movement, but you can't stop the boost at halfway, and you could used to do that, like when you were flying, because you could fly because you could stop the boost halfway, so it could recharge quicker. And you can't do that anymore, which is a bit upsetting. But then we've got the driftboard, which is alright. You know, they're okay for good movement. I just want to talk about the skybase as well. So as I was talking about what's been added, we got knocked down, and we were just getting beamed by other teams. So it's kind of annoying because we're all low. We don't have great loot. As you can see, I've only got a sniper, an AR, and a shotgun, and some minis. So it's not great. One of my teammates has been down, but we're reviving him. And there is 9 people left. I'm trying to snipe someone so we can push them, because we were thinking about trying to rebuild the sky base, but we're not going to anymore because there's no point, because we're just going to get knocked down instantly. So we're just going to head over, and as you can see, there's a massive base over there, and we're pushing that base because we're going to try get in circle and build, because we've got decent mats from trying to build the sky base. So we're heading over there, and then one of my teammates suggests that we go over and try to be friends with the people in there. So they're going to go over and try to be friends in an ATK, as you can see. And I think he gets beamed, like completely killed. Or he gets pretty low. But I'm not entirely sure, I can't really remember. But we can watch here. There isn't really much else to talk about in the new OG season as well, because I've kind of said everything that's been added, removed, the new locations. Oh, there is actually one thing. There are rift things again, so you can get a grapple glove. They haven't been properly been added, but you can find them in the rift. So the rift will spawn, and it's, I think, from Chapter 1, Season 2 or something, the grapple glove. In the little boxes kind of thing, you get 2, and they've got 30 swings on them. So they're alright for movement, but I still take a grappler, just because I like them more. And at the current point in the sky base, or what was the sky base, we're just trying to hide and wait for them to fight. But we can't, because one of our teammates is downed again, and they're fighting, but they're not going to kill each other at the moment. So we're going to try down and get the res, but then I start lagging mid-game, so it's not great. And then we're just at the top. I'm dropping minis to help out, but I'm just going to hide at the moment because I was lagging like crazy in the middle of the game. And then I'm going to try to hit a snipe because my ping's a little bit better now. But then they start getting beamed, so I'm going to start building some walls. And as you can see, I do play on Switch, but it's alright. So a couple of them have been killed, so it's 7, so it's us v a trio, but we're all low with no ammo. So it's going to be difficult to win. And then them two decide that they want to jump off the building because they were on lower health than they should have been. Like, if they got revived, they were on lower health. So we revived them so they have like 10 extra health or whatever. But then, as we're going over, we realise that they're right there. So we start shooting them. One of them gets knocked. So we start to push because it's us via duo. But then when my teammate gets knocked for the third time this game, or fourth, one or the other, I'm trying to hit snipe. But we get the revive again, and then we realise that we need to win, or try at least, but then we're all low and it's a bit of a sweat, and we're all not that great, apart from one or two of us. So we're just spraying and hoping for the best at this point, but we're not doing well. I try to go behind, and then he falls down and gets me, almost. And then I'm down to 6 HP. So I build up and hide. And then I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have built that, because then he got in my box. If he didn't notice me then he's cracked, and then everyone builds up and they all miss the floor and everyone dies because they all jump off. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.